Hey guys, welcome to the 42nd episode of General Query. This is Fonz. I go by he, him, and his.
Hi guys, and this is Zuki, and I go by she, her, and hers. Welcome to episode 42 of General Query. 42th and 41th. Yes, welcome to episode 42, which is super, super exciting. I am thrilled. Hope you guys enjoyed the this or that episode, because we had so much fun.
We did have a lot of fun recording that.
Yeah, we were talking about off mic about the pleasures of editing the episode, because we were in proper form.
Yeah, her experience editing was completely different.
Completely different, yeah, because I take care of the audio, and man, was like a good chunk of that audio not usable whatsoever. Right. So that was amazing, though. It was so much fun. Yeah, so again, let us know if you loved it. I just got told I have to move soon-ish, so from this point forward, the drinks are going to get a little lazy, and Fonz has a ridiculous work schedule at the moment, which is why we're coming at you with seltzers today. Just keeping it simple and reflective of the situation.
Reflective of the chaos.
Yeah, reflective of the chaos is, I think,
On that note, the format will change a little bit.
Yeah. A little bit.
But we're still here, for sure.
We are here. Yeah. We are queer. For those of you that, you know who you are, that watch religiously and listen religiously, thank you so much. So don't worry, for those of you, we will be here.
We will continue, yes.
So again, keeping in this sort of, like, we're all in this shit together theme, we're continuing our holiday theme, of course, and this time it's going to be a mighty asshole.
Holiday edition. Edition, I was going to say. Holiday edition.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm beyond thrilled.
Yeah.
It's going to be so excited. I love Am I the Asshole?
Once again, we've never... Well, I didn't read any of them. You didn't read them. Probably just the titles.
No.
But before we get into that, today we have Pecker back.
Pecker's back.
Yeah. And
right now, Pecker, he's what you would call a normie. He looks erect, straight, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looks like your standard issue.
Yeah.
You know.
Your standard Pecker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, okay, so this came up for me. I was rewatching Vanderpump Rules for the 20,000th time. And it was the episode where they're talking about whether or not Tom Sandoval cheated on Ariana with Miami Girl. And the whole thing is that Kristen's like, oh, this girl has details about Tom's penis. That's how I know she's like, for real, like she had sex with him. And later, Ariana's like, what, that a penis looks like a penis? I mean, it's pretty much, and somebody says, yeah, you know, unless it has like a hard curvature to the right, a penis looks like a penis. So the question is do you agree? Like, a penis looks like a penis. Like, in a lineup of penises, could you pick out your partner's penis?
Oh, for sure. They're more like the same, yeah, for sure. Got news.
Easy.
In my handful.
He has seen his share of penis.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You know.
Also, I don't think I've ever seen one that looks identical to mine. So, like, no two penises are alike.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like snowflakes.
Right.
Cute.
Have you guys ever heard of that, what is it, 100 penises or like 1,000 vaginas? There's a book. And it's just pictures and pictures of vaginas and penises, and they're all different, obviously.
See,
that's the point of the book, essentially. It's like a kind of like erotic / in your face, we're all different scenario. Yeah. I don't know if it's 1,000 or 100, something like that.
Yeah, because for sure, we all know, I think we can be all in concurrence that, like, all vaginas look completely different.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Penises.
See,
they're all different.
I don't know. I guess I just haven't seen enough penises in my life. That's just, I just feel like
hands down, also distinguish my favorite actors on the lineup of wieners.
A wiener lineup.
That'd be fun. Really? Have you seen those? I think it's English shows where like they actually do that. It's kind of like dating in blind or whatever. So like whoever is trying to date people, they have to take their clothing off if they get an answer wrong. And then there's a lineup of like 4 people, I guess, and then it's like a curtain slowly starts rising, and so like you get to see them completely naked, like before you see their face. It's brilliant. I love it.
Okay, what if they have the best like naked body and their face is busted?
It's fine. Who doesn't love a little butterface?
Okay. See, when I tell you guys that this podcast is the most inclusive podcast you're gonna find on the internet, that's what I mean. Yeah. That's what I mean. We, Fonz welcomes even butterfaces. That's lovely. I mean, listen. Okay, I mean, I do apologize for the penis sidetrack, but I was wondering about that because I was listening to.
I mean, for real, if you saw a lineup of like 5 people, like I'm sure you would be able to distinguish your man's package.
Package, yes.
Not just the penis. Like there has to be balls included.
Yeah.
Really?
Because also it's not. We're not just talking like the anatomy pieces. We're talking foliage as well.
Oh,
you see what I mean? Yeah. So I think it would be sorry.
Foliage.
I'm trying to keep it as like but like I'd have to like, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. If it was
like it was the thing dangling, I could easily distinguish people.
Wow. Well, babe, if we were gonna put you in a pageant, I would put that as a talent. And you have to be like, oh, I can back.
Pull it out.
Let's see it.
Let's prove it.
I love that. Oh my god. Okay. So let me start. Okay. Am I the asshole for being upset that my family didn't get my kids Christmas presents?
Okay.
I married into a wealthy family. My family is lower middle class, so it was quite a change. I have 2 kids, 6 and 4, that get more or less anything they want, but they aren't spoiled. Okay. Sure. Anyways, we decided to
spend... So she married wealthy, right?
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, we decided to spend Christmas with my family, and the day before Christmas Day, since my dad worked the actual day, my mom calls all the kids to the tree for presents and did her usual, "You guys were so good, that's why Santa gave you all these things" speech. After that, all of them quickly found theirs, but my 2 kids kept searching and couldn't find anything. My son was on the verge of tears, and my daughter was quiet after the tree was cleared and they were left with nothing. I asked my mom what was going on, and my mom looked at me, then at my kids, and went, "Oops, I thought you knew. We all decided we weren't buying them Christmas gifts." I asked her why, and she said they get more than they need from me and my in-laws, and that they all collectively decided to spend more on those that needed. She looked at my son, who had tears running down his face, and said, "See, look at how spoiled he is. This is good for them." She then walked away. I quietly went back to the guest room and packed our things. I then called my husband, who had offered to go grab my mom something from Walmart, and told him to leave the stuff and come pick us up. We then left quietly after I let my dad know. He was disappointed, but said he understood. We managed to cheer the kids up and visited my in-laws instead. A while later, I got a call from my mother. She kept asking me why I disappeared like that. It said that she was waiting for the stuff my husband was bringing from Walmart. She's like, "Where are the Hawaiian rolls? How are we supposed to have the ham?"
Oh my god.
I know. She's like, I told her very politely that I didn't like what she did to my children, and that she, or literally anyone else, could have at least told me. My mom said I was acting very entitled for someone who goes on multiple vacations a year. She then brought up my son crying again. I got pissed and told her the reason he cried is because of her stupid speech about only good kids getting presents. My mom then randomly said that maybe he isn't a good kid if he cried like that over not getting toys. Oh my God. My mom just said the entitlement before hanging up. My sister texted me the same thing, and my other sister said that I'm playing the victim when the real victims are them and their kids.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. So am I the asshole?
No.
Jeez Louise!
I can't believe, first of all, I can't believe it was her family.
Dude,
that's fucked up.
I know. Instead of like
they should know better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is so stone cold.
Yeah.
Also, like, I like how she's like, the entitlement, and I'd be like, the bitterness.
Yeah,
like, you're so bitter.
Yeah. Like, it's not my fault I married rich. Like, I fell in love with someone who had money. Yeah.
You know? Like,
I didn't, well, maybe she didn't. Who knows?
Whatever, but.
Good for her.
So, yeah. Can you imagine? Oh my God. Also, like, I don't know.
It's children. What the fuck is wrong with them?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I don't like children, and I feel sorry for the kids.
I would be like, I would call my husband and be like, you're at Walmart, like, pick up a fucking box of Legos or something.
Right.
To fucking
wrap it up ASAP.
Immediately. Yeah. Oh, no,
I would have probably been worse than her, honestly. I would have made a scene.
I would have made a complete scene. I would have been like, you're an asshole. And I would grab my kid and be like, you know how your grandma just said that, like, if you cry, you're a bad kid? Like, your grandma's a horrible person.
Yeah.
And she's an adult, and she's acting like I would just light her ass on fire.
For sure.
Wow. Okay, no, you're not the asshole. Redditor. That's horrible.
That is horrible.
That is absolutely disgusting. Okay,
Very.
so here we go.
Alright, let's see. Alright, so this one reads, am I the asshole for not inviting my boyfriend, I'm gay, to Christmas? Okay. Before I get into the story, the general consensus is everyone sucks. So I'm curious to see what this is. Alright, am I the asshole for not inviting my boyfriend to the family Christmas across the country? So a couple weeks ago, my family asked if my boyfriend was coming to Christmas. I kept pushing it off, knowing I didn't want him to come because all of this shit some of them have said in the past about gay people.
Oh, okay.
It was stuff like gay people must have something wrong with them in their brains. I would disown my son if he was gay, okay. Or just general disgust with gay people.
Okay.
I often don't feel comfortable around them, even though they have been seemingly accepting of me and my boyfriend. I just don't know if they have actually changed their views. I will say, most of my family is accepting. There are just a few interactions I'm worried about. What if someone says something offensive and derails from the conversation? I want to maintain my relationship with him, also to protect the peace at Christmas. There are also some family members that really want to see him at Christmas, and my boyfriend has even bought presents for them.
Oh, jeez.
I'm still thinking about going home alone. Am I the asshole? I don't think everyone sucks, actually.
I don't think so either. Are there any edits?
No.
Huh. No, I don't think everyone sucks. Like,
I think he's being considerate. Rightfully so.
Like, he doesn't want to expose him to stuff, or what?
Right.
Yeah.
To hatred, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that's considerate of him.
Yeah, because, not everyone is very good at either taking it on the chin or being like, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, some people really actually struggle with, like, having those be openly dismissive.
Right.
So...
Like, I would probably, like, hypothetically speaking, if I was my boyfriend, he's like, oh, I don't know if I should bring you, And if I do end up going, I'd probably not make a scene, but, throw it back. If they were to say something, I'd be like, oh, look at you, asshole, Like, I'd say something.
Yeah.
But I think that's what he's trying to avoid, so.
Probably. Yeah, so, I mean...
I don't know. At the end of the day, I would probably not go, period.
Yeah, like, I wouldn't go to Christmas.
Yeah. But I think... maybe the family is the asshole. They also haven't done anything, apparently, and they like the boyfriend, so I don't know what he's worried about.
So I guess the comment, like the possibility he's afraid of? Maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it seems a little...
It sounds like maybe it's the extended family he's worried about.
I think, which is stupid.
Yeah.
Don't ever, no. Who cares?
So I don't think anyone's the asshole.
I don't think anyone's the asshole. I think it just sounds,
Yeah, maybe girls an edit or something.
Yeah, I think it just sounds like people are struggling.
But if you guys are in that scenario, my suggestion would be don't go.
Don't go.
Yeah, don't put yourself through that. Don't put your partners through that. Like, just don't deal with it.
No.
You know what? We'll chill this year.
We'll hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
We'll send your presents via UPS or something.
Right. Exactly.
I don't know. That's what I would do.
That's what I would do too.
Yeah.
So the next one is, am I the asshole for refusing to host an annual Christmas get-together because of them leaving my house a mess? I, 38 male, and my wife, 39 female, host a Christmas get-together annually where both sides of her family come together. Parents, nieces, nephews, etc. It is usually hosted out at our place since we have a much bigger house than most of our family. Last year we hosted like usual, and after they left, it was terrible. I usually expect a mess since all of us total about 20 to 30 people. Laughs in Mexican. But that time, it was atrocious. And I'm talking cookies on carpets, pizza slices under chairs, sticky soda on my floor, and all that. I spent almost 5 days cleaning all their stuff up. Sure. Okay. And for everyone's information, this is like the first time it's ever been like this. So I think they're getting a bit too comfortable in our house. I knew it was my wife's family, who made most of the mess, because on my side, about 5 to 7 can make it every year, because most of my family lives outside of the country. So my wife's family makes up the other 15 to 23 people. He did the math. He was like, percentage of mess. Like,
he did that while he was cleaning.
He said, also my wife's side has a lot of kids, mostly under the age of 10. So when my wife began to talk about it, I told her that it wasn't going to happen. She asked why, and I told her that if the get-together was going to happen, it wasn't going to be at our house. My wife tried to reason with me, but I told her it wasn't going to happen. Apparently, she had already sent out invites.
Oh.
I personally think this is where I messed up, because I should have told her way beforehand.
I agree.
And now she has to be the bearer of bad news. So Reddit, am I the asshole? That's a tough one.
That is a tough one.
Because I think when you host, you assume this risk of
100%.
Like your house being a mess, your shit getting destroyed, something getting broken.
Yeah, that's like a predisposed, non-negotiable agreement.
It's gonna be a mess.
Yeah.
But
also we're Mexican. I guess we just assume it happens because we've seen it growing up.
Oh my god, yeah. But also 5 days.
Yeah, he's either slow or fucking. Yeah.
Was his wife in that? Like, I'm just like, I'm trying to think.
Even if it was that messy, like, I would want my house clean the next day.
Oh, same. How big is the house, too? Because he's like, oh, we have a bigger house than most. Like, I'm struggling to think of a regular family home that would take fucking 5 days to clean. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean,
it's like a 12-bedroom mansion.
Yeah, but I do give him credit for like portioning out like who's the culprit.
Yeah.
But also like he's like.
I also like that he took some responsibility for it.
Yeah, like he should have told his wife or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I mean, it's also not like I'm gonna tell her no. It's more like a let's talk about it scenario. Maybe she could have been. Like, hey, just make sure you guys are careful.
Clean up after yourselves.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Clean up after your fucking kids. Right. I don't know.
We've all had that one family member.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't necessarily think he's the asshole.
Yeah, I don't think
I just think he's like, he hasn't like communicated his boundaries very well.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
But again, like, also, let's be real. If you don't want a mess in your house, then don't invite people to your house. Period.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have mess in your house. And also, if
you have adults over.
Oh, yeah. You have to clean, like, but that's part, I don't know. I guess, maybe people have a different attitude towards hosting than others.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right. Am I the asshole for telling my 7-year-old cousin that I'm gay at the Christmas party?
Oh, shit. Oh no.
19, male, and super gay.
It's super gay.
Love it. Okay. I've been out publicly for 4 years now, and to be honest, it wasn't hard for anyone to tell before that. My family has been chill about it, and I never had any issues dealing with homophobia.
Great.
Almost no issues. My mom's brother and his wife give me the "that's nice." Well, right. Okay, I'm trying so hard to force a smile whenever I brought it up. It's not so much my uncle as it is my aunt. She's super Catholic and super Irish. That's about all the details I'll give here. Irish? Does that have anything to do with it?
The fact that they're Catholic.
Oh, so it's just, okay. We do Christmas with my mom's side the weekend before, and I was sitting next to their 7-year-old daughter. My other cousin was there with his girlfriend. He's my age. Little cousin says in her adorable 7-year-old voice to me, "Why don't you have a girlfriend like my brother?" And honestly, without really thinking anything of it, I said, "I wouldn't ever have a girlfriend. I like boys. I'm gay." He had a hardcore stare from my aunt while my uncle tried to tell a story to distract her. Okay. I didn't start a big fight then and there, but today I heard it all about how my aunt called my mom and really gave it to her. I had zero right to tell her daughter that I was gay. They're the parents, and they decide when she can know about it, etc., etc. After my mom told me all this, I questioned why they needed to be secretive about it. I asked if they think it's shameful. My mom assured me no, but they claim as a parent it's up to them to teach their children about that. My uncle has since called me basically begging for his sake to call my aunt and apologize. And to get this try to walk back to the comment. That doesn't make any sense. Alright, anyway, that's what it says. Try to get this walk back to the comment.
I guess he means like try to get him to walk back the comment. I guess. Maybe.
Next time I see her. He's giving me the "you know how she is, just apologize so she can stop being annoying about it." So Reddit, am I the asshole for doing this? Also, fuck apologizing. That's not happening. LOL. I mean, I don't think he's the asshole. He's just saying it, right?
Right.
I mean, he didn't say much other, well, from what we know, he didn't say much other than, like, I'm not having a girlfriend, I'm gay.
Right.
What's wrong with that? That's reality.
Right. That is reality.
And it is a 7-year-old, but, like, a 7-year-old can process, like, boyfriend-girlfriend. Like, she can process boyfriend-boyfriend.
Well, and I think that's like a common sort of misconception, right? And I think it goes hand in hand with like the stigmatizing of non-opposite sex relationships, right? Is that people are like, oh, the gays want to sexualize everything. And it's like, we all grew up in a heterosexual sort of world, and everything was sexualized. Like,
yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, right? I mean, at 5 years old, I was getting asked, do I have a girlfriend?
Which, how is that okay? Like,
right.
That's fucking weird and creepy. Like, you don't know.
Right.
Of course a 5-year-old doesn't have a girlfriend, you fucking freak. Like, who says that? But again, that's not viewed as abnormal.
Right.
And so, I agree with you. I think, obviously, there's going to be still parents that aren't doing, like, the work to, like, just make it something super simple to kids. Because that's the thing about 7-year-old kids of that age. You're like, oh, this is the way it is. 99% of the time they're like, oh, okay. And then they go about their day.
Yeah.
Like, this,
I think it's that. Parents just don't want to take the time to explain. Or they don't have the knowledge to explain it properly. Right.
And in this case, clearly this lady, it sounds like they're like kind of religious people, and maybe they might feel like they don't want to say gay because it's they're magically attached to their children and they'll start singing fucking show tunes or something,
or shitting rainbows,
shitting rainbows or whatever. So yeah, I think I don't think he's the asshole. I think No, because I honestly don't think he was trying to be inflammatory.
Right.
It's not like he was like, oh yeah, I'm gay, I want to have a fucking butt set. Like, that wasn't what she said.
Yeah.
So, let's pump the brakes, everyone. And, by the way, I love this shit. You know how she is. If you have someone in your family that's like, people are like, you know how they get...
They need to grow up.
They need to grow the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, no. And again, these people that have this sort of behavior patterns, it's like they get catered to because they're explosive or they throw a fit.
And they know it works.
And they know it works. So, this lady's 7-year-old probably exhibited more adult behavior than she did. Honestly, her daughter probably fucking forgot about it. She's like, oh. Again, so no, if you have an aunt like this or anyone like this in your life, don't educate them. And also don't cater to anyone that's like, that's just how they are.
Yeah, no.
Go fuck yourself. How about don't be like that? Because it makes people around you stressed out and miserable. That goes out to everyone.
Right.
Yes. Gross. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm trying to... Okay, this one's short, but it's really funny. I, 30 female, tried to surprise my family and daughter turning 1-year-old by putting up the Christmas tree before my partner woke up. When he saw the tree, he scoffed, "You've put up the tree without us?" He went with this attitude all day, and then he was pushing me to apologize for putting the tree up without them because it was tradition. I had enough and grabbed the tree and put it away. He then yelled at me for being childish and that I ruined our first daughter's Christmas. He yelled that he was going to cancel what he booked. Am I the asshole for putting the tree away? I mean...
I think both of them are the asshole scenario.
And completely, because first of all, putting the tree away is an overreaction. Like, it's already up. Relax.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, both of them were being extremely childish, for sure.
Yeah, but also, you have a 1-year-old. Like, she's not gonna remember.
She won't.
Guaranteed. Yeah. She doesn't give a shit.
Unless you're taking pictures, and even then, she didn't know what happened, so...
Yeah, so... Yeah, you're both the asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put up the tree or don't. Just relax.
Yeah.
Both the assholes. That was
easy and simple.
That was simple.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take a break,
yes.
and we'll be back with more Am I the Asshole?
Hey guys.
Hey guys. We're back. That was number 2 for me.
Yeah.
This was take number 2.
Right.
Which, it's okay. Let's see. Here we go.
Alright, so next story.
It's Lindsay's turn.
Am I the asshole for telling my son that he's obviously gay?
Okay. Alright.
I'm projecting much.
I know.
My son, 17 male, has apparently been in the closet for the 7... has apparently been in the closet for the past 7 months.
That is shady. That is so shady. Apparently.
Okay, again.
Oh my god.
My son, 17 male, has apparently been in the closet for the past 7 months.
Fine.
So my son is fairly masculine / straight acting, if that makes sense. This story.
This is us as parents.
I know.
She says, but apparently.
Anyway. He is masculine straight acting, if that makes any sense. However, he's very obviously had a boyfriend, 18 male, for the past 7 months. Okay.
So that's why she said he's been in the closet for the past 7 months. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay, we'll see. He sometimes baby talks to his boy, hugs him all the time, has called him handsome, share clothes, sits way too close to each other, to the point where they're basically cuddling. He closes his bedroom door with him, but not with any other friends. Sees him like every day, buys him gifts, and for the past 7 months, He now always smells great, has his hair fixed really nice, and dresses nicer, among other things. Okay. Today I asked my son if typos. Today I asked my son if he was going to invite his boyfriend to our trip, and got awkward and said, "That's not funny." I asked what he meant, and he said, "I'm straight, that's not funny." I laughed, and when I realized he was serious, I started laughing even harder. Emotional damage. I told him he was very obviously in a relationship with a guy and did a terrible job at hiding it. He got emotional and started asking me not to tell his dad. My husband already knows, like I said, it was obvious. Then he got upset, saying I outed him when he wasn't ready. He hasn't said a word to me in a couple of days. Am I the asshole? Okay.
Oh no. Go ahead.
No, that's it. So, I mean, she was right. Because at the end, he got upset because I outed him out without him being ready. So he is... I don't think she's an asshole.
Maybe pushy?
Pushy. She's pushy, but she's not an asshole. I mean, I can see how that would be emotional for him because, you know...
Yeah.
It is your call when you want to come out, obviously.
100%
yeah.
It is. Yeah.
But it's cool. I don't know, in my brain it seems cool that your mom was accepting of it and your dad already knows and he hasn't said anything about it, so...
Yeah, and certainly it's like open enough for them that they're like, who cares?
Right, like we know it's fine. Like we're inviting him to our camping trip or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, like just...
Right, like we know it's cool. Have him come over.
Yeah, like, she was probably a little pushy about it. Maybe, like...
I think in her mind it's like, I'm being accepting.
Right. But
like, I'm being accepting and supporting, but it's coming off as, like, pushy to him.
Yeah. Like, she doesn't quite know. Like, you know what she sounds like to me? Like, the super excited mom that she, like, is super happy that she, like, got the after-school special.
Yeah, like the cool mom from Mean Girls. That's her. Yeah. Yeah. No, I wouldn't say she's an asshole.
No, I think she's pushy, and I think she's a mom.
Yeah.
Like...
She's excited.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like, hey.
I think, obviously, there was miscommunication there. Like,
she
could have handled it a little bit better, but maybe he's being a little emotional about it.
A little sensitive about it. Which, again, understandable.
Yeah.
But then just communicate that.
Yeah.
Be like, Mom, like, I know you mean well.
Yeah, don't deny it. Just be like, okay, you know, but, like, calm the fuck down.
Let me get there.
Yeah.
So.
Not the asshole.
Not the asshole at all. Honestly, good job, Mom. That's really sweet.
That is sweet.
That is
Especially that she was like, why isn't he coming? He's your boyfriend.
Right, she's like, it's over. The jig is up.
I know. I love how they read all the cues. They're like, he smells nicer. He's dressing up.
I know.
They cuddle all the time. They close themselves in the room.
Which what I love about that is that that's like just teenage behavior.
Yeah.
When they have their first significant other.
Yeah.
I love this is how you know she's like an attentive mom. Is like he smells good every day now.
Yeah.
Which is such a mom thing because like I have moms in my life that have teenagers and I cannot tell you how often they talk about the stench.
Really?
Yeah. So
I hope I wasn't that stinky teenager.
Stinky.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I have. Oh man. I'm running out. Okay. I think this is my second to last, I think, probably. Okay.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for telling my niece her grandparents are homophobic? This is me. I, 28, am gay, and my parents disowned me because of it. Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't spoken to them in 8 years. However, I'm still close with my sister and her daughter. My sister still has a relationship with our parents. Every year, my parents host a big Christmas gathering. I'm never invited because of the gay. He didn't write that. I did. But my sister and niece always go. A day or two after that, we do a smaller Christmas with just me, my sister, and my niece. How cute. At our smaller Christmas gathering, while my sister was in the other room, my niece asked why I never go to my parents' Christmas. I replied with the excuse I've used for years. I had to work. My niece said that my excuse didn't make sense because sometimes the big gathering happened on Christmas and people don't work then. Because people definitely have the day off then. She was getting upset and asked, "Do you not like to be with us?"
Does it say how old her niece is?
10.
Okay.
If she hadn't said that, I probably wouldn't have told her. But I can't stand the idea that she would think I chose not to go to the Christmas with her. So in a calm voice, I said, "Well, you know how I date boys instead of girls? Grandma and Grandpa don't like that, so they asked me not to go to Christmas." My niece was obviously upset by this. The next day, she called her grandparents and asked how dare they tell me not to come to Christmas. Apparently, she was really harsh with them. Then my parents called my sister and yelled at her for letting my niece around me. My sister confronted me and said I was an asshole for causing the family fight and for involving my niece in it. I feel really bad and I really didn't expect my niece to call them and cause a fight. So I wanted to know, am I the asshole?
No.
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 No, you're not the asshole, and your niece is a lovely, tiny human being.
Yeah.
She said, absolutely not.
Yeah.
This is bullshit. First of all, I love that it's clearly indicative of like the relationship that he has with his niece.
Yeah.
That she called him out.
Yeah.
On the lie.
Right.
Like she was like, "You're lying.
Yeah.
Don't lie to me."
Right.
Right? Which is lovely. Clearly this little girl is being raised with like a pretty good degree of emotional intelligence to be like, don't do that.
Yeah.
So what's the issue
what's
here?
The real, yeah. What's the real reason?
Yeah. And then when she was told, she was like, ew.
Absolutely not.
I love that. Because, I mean, and I love that she called her grandparents. And that's the thing. Her grandparents are such fucking babies. How harsh can a 10-year-old be? I mean, really.
Right.
She was probably like, "Hey, it's mean that you don't include my uncle in Christmas just because he dates boys," or something along those lines.
Like, how terrible can she be?
And they were like, "This 10-year-old destroyed my soul."
Right.
You know?
Maybe she was truthful.
Maybe
it hurts to hear the truth.
Maybe they felt a little, a little tinge of guilt. No, you're not the asshole. Yeah. Not at all.
Neither is the kid, honestly.
Neither is the kid,
Sounds
honestly.
like the grandparents.
Yeah, and honestly, like, if anyone is the sister, the asshole here is the sister, too.
Maybe, yeah, she should have backed her kid up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she's spending the next day with with her.
Yeah.
Brother, whatever.
Yeah, because also, what does he say? Then my parents called my sister and yelled at her for letting my niece around me. So they're like committed. They're like, not only should you not be around us in Christmas, but you shouldn't be around anyone during Christmas.
Right.
So his parents can go suck a nut, for real. That's awful.
Yeah.
No, you're not the asshole. Your sister is a mild asshole, and your parents are.
Your sister's a mild asshole.
And your 10-year-old niece is a fucking queen. I love him. Love her. Here we go.
Alright. So am I the asshole for wearing a Santa hat on Christmas Day? Okay. I, 23, and my sister, 21, female. By that I'm assuming he's a male. Got matching Santa hats to wear for Christmas because it is one of the few times we get to see each other in person since we live several states away.
That's sweet.
From each other and due to work/college. We wanted to have a few fun pictures together with our festive outfits. Since Santa hats are rainbow instead of traditional red hats, our parents got upset. We were pushing a gay agenda onto them. On the most holy day of the year. Our mom promptly went upstairs to cry in her room as soon as she saw the hats, and Dad followed us into the backyard and had to take our sister out to pee, or our sister's dog out to pee in 8-inch weather for a lecture about intentionally hurting. Alright. Mom's feelings and not being respectful of her religious beliefs. Note: sister is also Christian, just not homophobic.
I love that comment.
Right.
Yeah.
He's like, side note, this is what a Christian looks like.
That's right.
Mom's behavior is nothing new. She rolls her eyes or glares at us every time there is something rainbow on our clothing/TV. Okay. I wear a chest binder or we make a joke or comment about something related to gender/sexuality. What is new this time is that it's on Christmas Day and our dad, brother, grandma requested we remove the hats to appease/respect mom's beliefs and that we have ruined Christmas Day for them. We did remove the hats but didn't get to take our picture as this happened pretty much as soon as we got dressed. Our extended family is coming in about an hour for festive food and games. We are both out to our entire family. Only our parents, brother, and grandma have issues with it. And of the immediate family, mom only flips out and shuts down. The other three just go into defensive mode regarding her. Okay. So am I the asshole for wearing a Santa hat for Christmas? Edit. We were not going to wear the hats all day, just for a fun picture together, since we don't see each other in person a lot. So the mom's the asshole, for sure.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Like, I think...
Also, the brother and the dad, like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Once again, catering to bullies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, it's funny. Like, so they're out.
Right.
They're out. Like,
and
this
no
isn't...
one but mom...
And then those who cater to her.
Yeah. Have an issue with it.
Have an issue with it. And I don't know. I think, again, I mean, that's... so I'm, like, going back to that listener comment that we got about, like, how different holidays can be when you're queer, is that... A hat?
Right.
A hat.
Yeah. Well, it's not the hat that she had an issue with.
Right. It's what it represented.
Right.
Right.
Especially since both of them are out, you know?
I'm like...
Yeah.
It's like...
To her, it was kind of like a slap in the face of the reality.
Maybe.
Right.
Yeah. That's a good point.
That's what bothered her. It's like, oh, they're gay. What the fuck?
Like those people that are like, I'm not homophobic, I just don't want to see it.
Right.
Those people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, right. That's icky. I mean, just fucking let it go, man.
Once again, guys, if you encounter this scenario, either don't go, teach them a thing or two.
Yeah.
If they want to learn, fuck them, move on.
Or leave.
Build your own family.
Yeah. Or leave. Because that's the thing, like, again, it reminded me of, like, those Fox News clips where, like, and the gays are coming for the kids, and the gays are coming for insert anything right? Yeah. Now it's like, we can't say Christmas anymore, and then it's like, oh, the gays came for Christmas. It's like, oh my God, like, can the gays have anything? Right. No. Apparently not.
Apparently we're all the Grinch.
Coming
for your Christmas.
Coming for your Christmas.
No, but seriously, on a serious note.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that experience that throughout the holidays, and it's up to you, obviously. But my suggestion is, like, if you experience yourself being jeopardized, being yourself, because you have a family member or family members that aren't accepting, like, you don't have to put yourself in that situation.
No, you don't.
Just remember, you can build your own family.
Absolutely.
Of accepting and loving people.
Absolutely.
And I think my mom is a prime example of that. Like, I remember once she was like, and I don't know the context of it, but I remember she was like, yeah, and if you have any, like, gay friends that don't have families to come to or whatever, like, they're always welcome. This is their home. And I was like, so that's what I mean. Like, there's good people everywhere that, will welcome you throughout the holidays without any judgment or...
Without any questions or anything. Yeah. That is so lovely and so not surprising of your mom. And I think you're right. I think maybe this is something, like, I guess that I've experienced from, like, my own family dynamic. Like, I don't have any out members of, like, my sort of direct family, but in conflict in general, right? Or with charged familial sort of dynamics, find your buddy. Like, if you can find a buddy within this sort of fucked up, like, familial dynamic, where it would be a cousin or, whatever it may be, someone that you feel would stand up for you or with you if things got dicey, if people got mouthy, you know, and you don't feel either strong enough, brave enough, because I get that. Some folks just don't like confrontation, you know. But you have a family member that is either willing to pull you out of the situation or they'll speak up for you. Find that person too.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of people, I think, sometimes we are in our own head so much that we don't realize that there are people really willing to go to bat for you.
100%.
So if there's anybody in your family that's like that, be like, hey, I'm nervous. This is going to happen. Whatever. And they'll be like, I got you. I got your back.
Yeah.
Against fucking Thea, whatever, and her fucking problems with you and your sad heads. Yeah. No, I mean, I think that's lovely.
Yeah. Once again, extremists.
Yes. Because the thing is, it's funny. I think most of the people that are like homophobes or racist or whatever, thankfully, keep that shit to themselves. It's the people that are like loud with it that you have to worry about, but they're fewer, thankfully.
Yeah.
Because a common characteristic of these people is that they're cowards.
Yeah.
They're just cowards. So most of the time when you push a coward, and then obviously they're like, oh my gosh.
Play victim.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know? Like that video, remember that video of that white lady at Victoria's Secret? Do you remember it? It was last year, around this time of year. This black woman and this white woman, something happened, and the black woman was willing to give up an item that she had, and this lady felt like it was hers, and she starts throwing a fit, and the other woman's like, hey, it's all right. She went, hey, it's all right, and this woman goes, no, and she starts screaming and crying. She throws herself on the floor. Remember that one?
Yeah.
And everyone on the internet's like, this poor woman, she's so like upset, and I'm like, whoa, like, and that's how they do it, y'all. Like, that's how they flip it on you. You are trying to keep your cool and you're trying to be as, you know, diplomatic as possible, but the minute you push them, all bets are off.
Yep.
So don't fall into it, and go with your person at family parties, you know, because clearly from all these that we've read today, the holidays are
loaded.
Oh my god, dude.
It's like that first episode we had talking about holidays. Holidays are heavy for everyone. For everyone.
I think they're complicated for a lot of people.
They're not always that happy for everyone.
No. But find you the Fonz's mom of the world that are going to be like, you come over. It's all chill. Yeah. There's food.
There's plenty out there, for sure.
Yeah. And remember, if anyone is making you feel like shit, you know.
I think it's also context. Because, like, flip the script and let's say, you know, a conservative is being extra and everyone else is like, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Freedom of speech. Or whatever it is that they say.
Yeah.
I can't keep up with what they say anymore.
Right.
But yeah, guys, so let us know what you thought of any of these. I would love to hear it, because I'm telling you, if anybody disagrees with us about that fucking tree one, of whether or not she was the asshole for the tree. Also, if you have a 1-year-old, do you care?
I think parents put a lot of attention to 1-year-olds.
I think they put the pressure on
themselves.
Yeah. So let us know. We'd love to hear it.
For sure.
Yeah, guys. So until next time, this has been episode 42 of General Queery.
Goodbye.
Bye.